up the pass down the field, diving catch.
The overall strength of a professional sports team is measured with a straightforward metric: wins. However, as the popularity of sports has grown worldwide over the last century, so has the level of competition in professional sports leagues and what it takes to win. More and more pro sports organizations have turned to data science in search of competitive advantages in recent years. Sports organizations, athletes, and fans have a more precise name for data science: sports analytics.
Then there's 50 feet of crap.
The term entered the public consciousness with the release of the 2011 film Moneyball, based on Billy Beane's tenure as the general manager of the Oakland Athletics. Through the use of sabermetrics, the empirical analysis of baseball statistics, he was able to build a winning team despite having a limited budget. Sabermetrics involves using raw stats such as stolen bases, runs batted in, and batting averages to construct more detailed models to evaluate a player's performance. Let's take a look at how an advanced stat in baseball compares to a more traditional statistic, like a player's batting averages. To compute for this, a player's successful batting attempts, the number of hits they have, are divided by a player's total at-bats. One popular sabermetric, slugging percentage, takes this a few steps further by taking into account that not all hits are valued equally. A triple is worth more than a double, and a double more than a single, for example. Sabermetricians use this statistic to gain a deeper understanding of a player's offensive value, as it demonstrates more about what kind of hitter a player is. Certain sabermetrics measurements have carried over into other sports, such as basketball. For example, the stat wins above replacement player is used in both sports to gauge how much a player contributes to winning. If you thought slugging percentages had a complex formula, here's the complete formula to calculate a basketball player's WARP. Thankfully, this data-driven approach doesn't always entail the use of complex formulas. In some cases, teams use simpler math to dictate their offensive strategy. Former Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey and former coach Mike D'Antoni popularized a style of play that emphasized the three most efficient ways to score in basketball: free throws, layups, and three-point shots. The statistic in play here is points per shot. This is the average amount of points a shot would score upon an attempt, factoring in its value as well as its probability of the ball going in the hoop. So, despite three-point shots being on average a lower percentage shot than a free throw or layup, it's offset by the simple fact that 3 points are more than 2. Another application of data science in sports that's slowly been gaining popularity in recent years is injury prevention and analysis. Data scientists have devised machine learning algorithms to compute the probability of an athlete getting injured by measuring their overall workload. One metric data scientists looked at to build this model is how often and how intensely an athlete trains in a given week. Using this model, scientists were able to determine that professional football players experienced between 2.5 to 9.4 injuries per 1,000 hours of exertion. Roughly 1/3 of these recorded injuries occurred due to overexertion, making them completely avoidable. However, as powerful a tool as analytics can be in influencing a team's success, there are also an endless amount of variables that can render any analytical model useless. Players are only human. They can get injured, have off nights, or simply just fold under pressure. All in all, data science has changed sports. It's given fans and coaches tools to compare players and new ways of formulating strategies. But at the end of the day, it's the athlete playing the game and not the data.